Welcome everybody to Ottawa Valley Vintage Motorcycles. Today's episode we're going to be changing the air filter in this 2017 R3. We're going to put a nice K&N High Flow filter in. So it's a pretty simple job. Basically I'm already working on this bike, so I've already taken a few things off. So as I'm sure all you know, just put your key in there, it takes the rear section of the seat off, and then you remove this panel here, a couple of screws at the back, pop it out. And then two more screws here for the seat. Boom, you're off. Put those out of the way. Two screws here to remove this side panel. And then you got to be careful with these little grommets. They're if they're not lubricated, they're hard to come off sometimes. So this one goes into the tank. So just pull it out. And this one goes into this part of the fairing. Reach under and try to wiggle that one out. Kind of difficult to do, so make sure when you put them back in to put lots of oil in them so that they can be taken out easily the next time. So next thing, two screws at the back here, two bolts for the tank. Pull those out. Then you can lift the tank up and just support it like that. Then you can access the three screws for the airbox. Pretty simple. Remove those. This is a high flow filter, so it goes good with an exhaust mod. But it does change your air fuel ratio, so it's good to have your pair valves plugged off and have your ECU remapped. Pull that off like that. Take this cover off like so. These little tabs here keep pressure down on the filter. As you can see, this filter looks pretty dirty. Pull it out. Oh yeah, definitely very dirty. So I'm going to actually take a few minutes and clean inside, and then we'll put the new K&N filter in. Just give you a closer look. That's what we're dealing with. Doesn't look too bad. But I am going to give this a good clean out, and clearly this filter definitely needed to be changed. That's the beauty about these K&N filters, you can actually clean them. So a little more money than a stock filter, but you can clean it over and over and over again, plus you get better airflow. Got some seafoam here, I'm going to spray it towards the intakes. And give her a good wiping out. Get right in there. What I like to do is put a little bit of oil inside each one of these little screw holes, so the next time we go to take it out, the screws don't get seized. And we'll clean up this side as well, where it seals, like so. Now we'll break open the new K&N filter, and it should be pre-oiled, but if it's not, we'll oil it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pre-oiled, and we'll get that installed. Alright, so we got the new K&N filter out of the box. Open that up. It is pre-oiled, which is good. So there should be directional arrows on this, which there is right there. So I brought you in a little closer to show you which way this goes. So look for the arrows. See the arrows like that. So the filter just goes in like this. And you'll feel it kind of settle in there. And then when we go to put the cover on, you see those blades. I put the sticker on there. You won't see it with all the fairings on there, but if ever the bike gets sold or anything, then the new owner will know it's got a K&N. Kind of put it in like this and push down on it and in. There it is. Now we'll put those through screws back in, and your air filter's done. Like I said, I put a little oil just on these bolt holes, screw holes. Just makes it easier for the next time. There we go. Now you can just put your panels back down, lower the tank seat on, and away you go. Thanks for watching Ottawa Valley Vintage Motorcycles. Please like and subscribe, help me grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, you'll get a notice of the next video. We're going to be changing the plugs and blocking off the pair valve system. So please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.